Welcome back to Goodbye Amanda. I am Izzy Noodles and today we'll be heading to a new level. I've decided to go to the mines for no particular reason really. It's just the order in which I initially played the game. So it doesn't matter which one you do next, which level you want to do, whether it's the mines or the subterranean cave, I forget exactly the name, but something like that. So you don't need to take the quad bike, but it will help you just get up here. And I'm only going around the other side of this bridge. So here we go, we can get off now. We're already here. So Lara is looking up. This is the direction we're going in. And I have already been up here to collect some secrets. And thus I already triggered the little scene to show us there's some stuff over there. So if you've not already been up here, you'll get that little scene. So now I am coming this way. So just watch out for any slopes. And just for context, I am just right above the base camp. So watch your step because you don't want to fall down. So just hop to here. We're going to get across to the other side. But we can just jump to here. You'll need to be close to the wall because of the flooring to get up on this ledge to grab some Uzi Clips. Okay, and then straight over to the other side. More Uzi Clips just here. And then on this side we are looking for a jump switch. So that's somewhere here. There we go. Am I lined up enough? Yes. Good thing, because that would have hurt otherwise if she hadn't have grabbed the jump switch. But what that did was open this door right at the end here. So here we go. Go ahead and move this block. You only need to move it one space, and this will help us climb up to the ledge above. Okay, and up here we have, I think it's 7 sets of armor. And you can see that there are unique blocks behind, so these are movable blocks, or not ones that Lara can physically move, but they can be removed just by pulling out the statues. But we only need to move 2 statues / sets of armor. So this second one, sometimes is some lag as these columns go down. I do not know why. But there's just this Medpack behind this one. And then we want the 5th one along. So that's actually the one on the grass right here. I don't know why it does that just here very specifically, but it's fine. Sorry about the lag, but all good. Doesn't last long. So right here is where we're going to enter the mines, and we do need the crowbar for this door, the ice axe. So this is why we couldn't do this sooner. We needed to go to the catacombs first to get the crowbar. And then dive on in. So there's a few pickups in the water. And you can see now why I didn't bother to pick up all the items in the previous, well, in the first video for the ruins of Norway, because these are pretty out of the way. And actually I couldn't get to these anyway, as I've already said. We needed the crowbar to get through that door. And those arrows I've just picked up, by the way, those are explosive. There we go, so a few items hidden in the nooks and crannies there. And then we can climb out just here. And then jump over to this tile and climb up here. There we go, and there's one more item to get, which is on that ledge, that grassy ledge over there, so small Medpack. So we'll have to get that by hopping back into the water, and this is actually where we start climbing out anyway. So just here. And then you can run on over to here and then easy jump to the Medpack. Whoops. If you don't fall, that is. Nice. Okay, so back over to where we were. If you fall in the water, don't worry too much, just climb back out again. And then we have a bit of a tricky jump here, and I've already said the half dial jump is kind of the basis of this game. If you're not too good at it, maybe this game isn't for you. So I'm going to do the half dial jump to get over to that ledge there. Why can't I see? What's with the camera? Come on. This is new. Okay, okay. Okay, we're fine. And then, okay, this next jump, we're jumping over to where the water is running over that tile there. So you can do a half tile or a full running jump. Either one works okay as far as I'm aware. One of them you may need to actually grab the edge, and one of them you can land on the edge. So there we go, that was a grab. So it might just depend on where exactly you're standing. But yeah, easy enough to get to, and then shimmy all the way around. And if Lara doesn't turn this next corner just here, just go back all the way around again, drop down and climb back up again. It's happened to me, I don't know why, but easy fix. Just go back and, you know, shimmy along again. So from here we're doing a leap over to the opposite side. Okay, and up we go. So this ladder is kind of different to any ladder I've ever seen in TRLE. I think there's only once I've seen before where you cannot go over to one side to get off the ladder. You are forced to flip back. I don't know why Lara just does not go over to the side. But here we go, we're almost at the level. So we'll need to just find a way up to that jump switch, and that will open the door ahead. So just a quick detour for some items over here. I'm gonna save my game in case I have an accident. Okay, so running jump. There are some sloped edges. If you run short, if you might hit a slope, just try and curve so that you can grab the edge to save falling down. Then a standing jump to here. There's another slope, so just jump on over, and here we go. So this is kind of a scary jump, but I haven't actually failed it yet. It feels very scary. So you're going to aim for the very corner, do a half tile jump without a grab. So yeah, that is snug. But now we can go ahead and climb up to the jump switch. Okay, so right here, make sure you're right up against this wall and you can hit that slope. And up to here. And then this jump sometimes doesn't work. I don't know whether you specifically need a late grab when you do this, or perhaps it's the slight angle of the slope that I'm on. It's just very slightly sloped. Don't know if that makes the difference. So try not to be too close to the wall, is how I've noticed this works. And have a late grab. And then just crawl around and you'll be able to get to the jump switch. Nice, and in we come. So here we go, you turn your light back on, and we are in the mines. Okay, so right here, you cannot hop to the other side because the ceiling is too low, so you can just drop on down and you can go that way. I will just take a quick detour again for a Medpack. So there is a ledge that you can't see very well, it's very dark. And while I'm here, if I tilt the camera, you can see some stuff on the very ground floor. That's actually where we're heading to. But I do not recommend dropping down here because we have some poisonous swamp stuff going on down there. So I don't know if you will sink at that spot, but you'll definitely be poisoned, so I won't go that way. So just hopping across for a Medpack. Very much a leap of faith. It's very dark over here. So continue on. This area seems quite mazy, but it's not actually that bad on how to get to where we need to go. So hopping up just for some shotgun shells. And hopping back down again. And just roll under this, that crystal can get in the way. And you do want to continue sort of, well, forward / over to the left. But there are some items through here, and if you want to hang on to your Medpacks, you may want to leave them behind. Because, yeah, we've got some poisonous swamp water going on. So if this... Okay, so I should have known that that's another place she randomly dies. This is what I was talking about. Okay, so just to elaborate, I previously said in a video that there are random spots where Lara kind of just keels over and dies. This is one of the spots where it's happened before and I forgot. It's only happened the once before, so I wasn't expecting it to happen again. I'm going to save the game anyway, although I did just save it, just in case, but I'm doing it again. Okay, so I was kind of saying if this was a no meds walkthrough, then I would not come over and pick these up because I will now have to use a Medpack. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead, use a Medpack, even though, yeah, my health is pretty full, but there's nothing I can do about the poison. So, using a Medpack, and then I'm going to grab... I went the long way round. I'm grabbing the rocket launcher, because there will be a skeleton. So just come this way, come straight to the end, then take a left. And there's a skeleton over there that actually takes 2 shots. What a swizz. And just a heads up, the rocket launcher can damage Lara if you are too close. So right here is where we want to be. So here we go, we can see a little bit better. This, where we want to go to, we want to get down there. So there's a few ways to do that. You can just go ahead, do a running jump, you'll take some damage. But that below is more like poison swampy stuff, so you want to be really careful. You can kind of see where the edge meets with the hard ground. I'm specifically going to drop down here with a fake grab because this is a secret. So, a bit of damage, that's fine, you'll likely take damage anyway. I will show you a ledge as well you can drop to and then try and jump over. I've never tried, to be honest, so I don't know if the jump is doable. Seems like it could be. There we go, grab these items and be careful because it's hard to tell where the poison swamp starts. There we go. So, yep, then just running jump to the safe spot. And there is one more item I will get, so be very careful. You want to hug this statue so you do not touch the poison swamp stuff. More often I've been poisoned if I try and run around the statue, because my tippy toes has touched the poisoned bit. But there we go, we're good, we're safe, and we can enter. So the doors have closed behind us, and we do have another document diary update. So let's take a look at that. So Greek mythology is the one that came up. Another myth unraveled. Creatures of Greek mythology appeared before my eyes. Apparently they brought the animals near the meteorite and they mutated. The creature that gave rise to the myth of the Minotaur is very resistant. My goons and I can't beat him. This place dates between the 20th and 4th century BC. I also did not find information on who was responsible for this place, and also its purposes, but based on what the ancient peoples believed, it was from here that the ideas of gods, mutant men, arose. So Lara's not really seen any Minotaur on her travels, so this is what I assume came from Amanda. This very much seems like it's Amanda's wording, and we found her document that she left behind. So this is the one that makes me believe that they are all from Amanda. Okay, so very dark in this area, so I'm gonna just explore, do the rounds. So nothing to pick up. I am opening this gate. I'm not going to go through this gate, but I will need to anyway. There's 2 puzzle rooms, that being one of them. We need an item from each, and we will use them right here. Combine them together and use them there. So here is the second one. Doesn't matter which order you do them in. I'm going to choose to do this one. This one is probably quicker, however, I'm probably going to say it's more stressful. And the other one, it's tough. Yes, still pretty darn tough. But it's longer to do. This one is definitely stressful. And this is where you're going to be using up all your Medpacks. So I'm going to try and create a map to put on the screen, although I don't know how well it's going to fit because it's a large area. So just, well, I won't save yet. I was going to save it, but not quite yet. I don't need to. Okay, just grabbing some Uzi Clips here. Drop on down. And we're now trapped in here. So this is actually a labyrinth. So yeah, take a save of your game. So this is the spot where I will definitely save. And so the idea is there are 5 levers we need to pull. Technically there's 6. The 6th one will lower this block to let us out again. But we need to pull each one in order. So find lever number 1, that will open up access to lever number 2. Number 2 will open up access to lever number 3, etc, etc. There is a gate I will pass very soon that leads to lever 3 and 6. Just a heads up to try and help you get your bearings here. So lever number 1, you know you're on your way when you're down a long corridor and there's like 4 different turn-offs on the right hand side that you're going to ignore. You want to take the 5th. So we do need to move fast because as I've said, this is a labyrinth, and yeah. So this is the gate for 3 and 6, so try and keep that in mind. Very hard to do so. And yeah, that's why we gotta go fast. It's the Minotaur. So on my right there are 4 passages. Take the 5th. I lost count, but that's fine. Okay, and round again. I'm gonna save my game after every switch, by the way, and try and get rid of every camera angle. So I've now opened access to lever number 2. Ow. So hop back, and then forward. So tough to get past. Oh my goodness, I hit the wall. Oh my goodness, what is happening? It's not going well. Go away. Okay, we've made it. This is fine. That's gate number 3. Or the gate to number 3, I should say. So come back the way we came. Look at my health now. If you make it back to the start point, that's even better, because that one tile is a safe spot. If you need a quick breather. So right through here, here's the gate. So So just entering on through, stick to the right hand side. So this little area with the statues, that leads to lever number 6. Our special item is in there. So look at the floor markings to try and line up with this lever. He's about to hit me. Time to use a Medpack. Ooh, fumbling again. Ooh. No, go. Okay, through we come. So just go back to this side of the room. It's easier to find the gate out from here. So take a right. I'm gonna take this breather to go back to the start, which is right here. Looking, staring at me. So both levers 4 and 5 are down the left passage. So that's a T-junction the moment I take the left turn. We want to go to the left first, to lever number 4. Take a right, just here, next left, watch the floor, spike traps, and again. Tough to get out of it because of the Minotaur. Okay, lever number 5 is open, that's kind of the final lever really. Oh no, don't get stuck. Okay, back the way we came. If you need a breather at the start, that's fine. So on my right, that takes you back to the start. I'm going straight to lever 5. So this downward slope is the only slope in the labyrinth. If you are on a slope, you are on your way, all the way from lever number 5. Okay, so that's the actual gateway to lever 6 and our special item. So that is in the same area as lever number 3. So yeah, past half health when it was full when I pulled the lever. And the Minotaur is actually pretty quick. Oh my god, I've lost my bearings. Okay, that leads to number 4. I know that from the statues and the lighting. Here's the starting area. So we know how to get to lever 3, very easy. Or at least that gateway. Excuse me, bruv. Here we go. In we come and pick up this special item. And the Minotaur has vanished. However, any skeletons that you activated, that you woke up, have not vanished. Did I get it? I think I got it with splash damage. Oh no. I was gonna say with some splash damage. I did not. Okay. So don't forget to pull the final lever, lever number 6, behind the column will let us leave. So yeah, that's pretty darn stressful. I'm sure with some luck it can be done without using any Medpacks, but yeah, you probably want to give in and just use the Medpacks. So this area is complete and we can return back. Before entering into the next challenge room, I'm actually going to grab a secret. So you may have noticed there are a bunch of unlit wall torches in this area. the torch that we are going to use is actually right here, sticking out of this statue. So to light this, we actually need to go back into the labyrinth. So if you've got any skeletons or anything that you didn't kill, you want to be careful down there. Sometimes the skeleton for me gets stuck on the steps, so that's a bonus. He ain't going nowhere. But the torch to use is right here in front of the gate that leads to lever 3 and 6. So all the torches are all together except for one, which is likely going to be the one that you miss if you're missing a torch and can't open all the secrets. Because that is right here. Surprisingly well hidden. But then, easy peasy, just go around this area and light all of these torches. I do believe some of them open one secret and some of them open another. I neglected to explain that it's actually a double secret. These will open 2 secrets. But it doesn't really matter as long as you have all these wall torches lit. There we go. So we've heard one trapdoor open. And there's the second one, so we don't need the torch anymore. So here is one of the secrets, just climb on up. And if you were struggling with that section, these medpacks are probably a very happy sight. And we can see the other secret through the grating there. And the next secret, of course, is right here. Awesome stuff. So now head into the other challenge room. So we haven't done this one yet. Very dark, but it's all good. So the idea is we need to lower this block to continue in that direction. So I'll need to just push this out of the way. And again, push it as far as you can. That's my mistake. I forgot what I was doing with the block while I was pushing it. We're pushing it as far as it will go. And then this one, we're going to push this one out to the perimeter. And then I will just give it another push. Okay, that allows me to pull this one out as far as I can. And come back around, come back inside, and we have access to this lever. There we go, come on through. So this is quite a nice breather compared to the Minotaur, or at least this section. It will get tough later on. Okay, and I will just ready my shotgun. We're going to have some harpy enemies, and they are poisonous. So there will be 4 in total. Where is everyone? Oh my goodness. Okay, well it kind of touched me and pushed me about, but I'm not poisoned. Oh my goodness, everyone's come to this corner. That wasn't supposed to happen. Well, that was chaotic. Usually I have a better strategy, but everything kind of happened all at once and I lost sight of everyone. So, as you're running around, do be careful. There are blades on the ceiling. So just keep running around, keep moving to activate them if you want them activating. Yeah, you're pretty fine. But anyway, yeah. So the idea now is we need to find 2 buttons that are in this room to lower that column there, and then we can head on through that way. So I will just look for an item. So on the same side of the room as the way we're going to be going, just over the railing are some arrows. I always struggle to find these. And there will be some more items. Oh my god. That scared me. Okay, so yeah, careful of the swords. Here we go. So here's some items just on this ledge, and this is actually the starting point where we want to be jumping from. My god. So we're starting here. So this is an incredibly tricky jump. I think it's best to do a half-tile jump to make this jump, because it just seems very hard to grab this ledge. Actually, I'm not going to save before. I'll save after. Oh, where do I think I'm going? It's actually a shame I triggered that sword, because as you're jumping over the columns, you can trigger it and it looks cool as you like climb up on the column and it's falling down behind you. There we go. So that's pretty easy to grab if you do the half-tile jump. So the buttons are high up, both on the same side of the room, so closest to the doorway that we're trying to get open. So this is where we would trigger the sword, and it will fall straight down there as we're, you know, hopping across, climbing up. So that's a shame we didn't get to see that. I just forgot all about that. It gave me a bit of a fright. There we go. So 1 harpy spawns as we push the button. Now as we get to the other button, which is over there, it's better if you don't drop straight back down again, mostly because of that one tricky jump. But you can easily just jump around the columns. You might be able to jump across to the other side of the room. I've never tried, just because I go over to another item. Of course, it's an optional item pickup, so you don't have to go over there anyway. And you won't have to spawn another harpy if you don't come over here. So just here. So with the shotgun, that harpy is very tricky to hit, especially if you end up coming down into this section. So that's the reason for choosing the Desert Eagle just there. Did I save my game? I don't remember. I'm going to save it. Just for a precaution. Okay, so next we're hopping over to the broken column right there. 2 more harpies spawn. What? Oh my goodness. Ah, that's... I'm gonna reload because I wasted so many shots. Okay, sorry, I wouldn't usually reload just because I fell. At least I'm better at telling myself not to reload. But I did waste a ton of shots for, like, no reason. There we go. So that particular harpy that's closest sometimes gets stuck behind this crystal, and it can shoot you with its projectiles, but you can't shoot it, which is quite frustrating. So you might just want to jump on the spot, but be careful about Lara edging forward as you jump on the spot. Just make sure you're not going to edge too close to the edge and then just fall off. Okay, so next over to this column. Swapping back to my shotgun. And another harpy incoming. So it might be best if you decide to drop down to the ground floor. So one strat is to sort of let it come down here so you have a straight line with shooting it. The downside is that it can definitely shoot you as well. How many times have I just shot this? Anyway. Right, careful of any swords that you did not yet activate. And then we can come on through to this new area. So this is where the level steps up its game. The rest of this is pretty darn tough. So the floor is moving, there's a ton of enemies, and the floor is lava. So this is where I'm going to end this half of the level. The next level, the next video, I don't know whether it's going to be much longer. This just feels like the good space, the good spot to end off. And I hope to see you next time. Take it easy.